Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more Growing Up. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on to stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, we just started high school. We met a new guy, his name's Kato, and it doesn't seem, I thought it might be a romance option, but it doesn't seem to be the case. He seems to be interested in someone else in his D&D game. Also, the game kind of gave us the option that, we have a crush on Wendy. But it kind of seems that Wendy doesn't reciprocate, so I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll figure out. I think Richard has a crush on us too. Perform coach assistant 10 times, help it work. Fight boredom. Oh my god. Only got one turn left to raise my imagination. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Like that? What can we learn? Does this help us with our education? I don't think so. Human biology. There we go. Ooh, not happy with us at all. Parents are very unhappy. 0 to just 2 more times. Oh, I see. I was doing what you wanted. Jesus. I don't think I made it. You wake up groggy and reluctant to get out of bed for another school day. Then you remember that you had a weird dream about Wendy. You feel closer after your talk in the park, but you're worried about her. And you remember you have to drop off books at the library before PE. You're glad you supported Wendy's choice to hang out in the library, but you haven't seen much of Wendy since square dancing started. Think about your park walk and the fun you both had out afterwards. Then you spot Wendy alone in a corner, huddled over a stack of books. And her makeup bag. Wendy sees you and puts a finger in her mouth as in shh. And she gets up, grabs her bag, and waves mysteriously for you to follow. Wendy leads you from the library to the field where you first met her. What's going on? It's kind of weird. I am weird according to my folks and teachers and the mean girls. And I'm not going to waste time fighting off bullies here. Wendy holds up her makeup bag. Wait, what do you got inside there? Oh, you and everybody are gonna find out. You're serious about this, are you? Come on, I have to find out if my effects really are special. Hey, it's almost Halloween. Find out more about the plan. So what's your plan? Trick or treat. Wendy wastes a prosthetic arm and runs off. You follow, hoping to find out more about an ominous mystery plan. You walk around the school looking for Wendy until you finally find her. Outside of the PE gym. Pulling her makeup bag like it's top secret. Hey, Wendy, what's going on? Did you ever see that movie? No, I know you did see that one. Anyway, since the mean girls gave me a hook as a present, I'm giving them a hand. Revenge. Wendy shows you a fake bloody latex hand inside her makeup bag. Oh, gross, you made that? It's so real. What are you gonna do? Leave this inside the locker room. So you gonna help me, Janie? Why not? You look at Wendy for a moment. Sometimes you have to say, what the f. Okay, you're bad at influencing me. But I can't go to R-rated films. Let's do this. Totally awesome. Now I need you to watch out for the coach or anybody coming by, okay? With a flourish, Wendy takes out the bloody latex hand. Just call me Wendy Kruger. You and Wendy sneak towards the gym to carry out an early Halloween trick. Things don't go well after that. Raise your imagination. Oops. Not that happy with me. List from probabilities. Let's play some video games. Just a little bit. I gotta help it work. No, sorry. Are you sure you wanna go home right now? No, I don't. Strikes! Okay, coaching. You want me to be a coach, right? Yep. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Brave map. Charm. Perfect. Okay. Got that, got that. Grab that. Okay, any more Ubers? There's an Uber here. There's an Uber here. Very nice. Okay. I could grab that. Let's see. Let's focus on charm now. I don't think I need more. Yep. Okay. Let's get chemical reactions. All right. Oh, magnetism or Big Bang? Magnetism. Alright. You can feel the table wobbling as Kato's leg bounces nervously beneath. He sat opposite you, practically chewing on the straw of his shake. So, how long have you been messaging? I don't know, a few months. Sort of connected in the game, and she sent me a private message, and we nerd out about stuff. This is amazing, Kato. What do you know about her? Very little, which is worrying. And she knows even less about me, which is more worrying. Why is that? She might hate me. What if she realizes I'm bad at... Gestures to the two of you, the table, all this, people, friends, you know. You're worrying way too much. Look, she clearly digs you or she wouldn't have messaged you. Being down on yourself. I find you really fun to talk to. Kato sucks at his milkshake, his eyes focusing on the froth. Well, we'll find out soon if you're an anomaly. What does that mean? A word or a sentence? You thwack his head with a menu. A sentence. Kato sits up, straightens his glasses. He looks insanely nervous. She's coming here. Oh, here? In real life? In about 10 minutes. I asked if we could meet up then. You feel the table jiggling intensify. Kato, this is huge. He drops his head back into his hands. No. Tell him he's got this. You stand from the booth looking around the place. How would you know if she was here already? Kato, you got this. But I need to not be here right now. This is all you. He looks pleadingly to you, but what if... You lean on the table and look him in the eye. She's your wizard. You're her paladin. Spellcaster Red and Knight Errant. You got this. The door of the diner opens and in walks someone in a red coat. You're wearing a lot of red, in fact. You see Kato bristle. I demand a full report after this is done. Oh, believe me, you're getting one, like it or not. You manage with rogue-like stealth to get out from the booth and pass Red. Oh yeah, a natural 20. it's like roll out. You pause outside the door of the diner and take a breath. Nothing you can do now, but wait. One of your parents is reading a newspaper. You know, people generally find you more attractive when you're fit. It takes you a moment to realize they're staring right at you when you say that. Tell them they're looking punchy. I know what you mean. Look at a little suffer in the middle of yourself. Don't talk to me that way. They look down. Ah, well. They go back to reading a newspaper. Okay, I got to get fits. But my strike is pretty low, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on my studies right now. 1, 2, 3. Where's the jobs? Fine, we'll do a bit of this. Let's do some chemical reactions. Alright. Should do it. Balance, kind of, as all things should. Unfortunately, after the Mean Girls visit Wendy's literal handiwork, she's suspended for a week, but a trick is a treat for the school, and the staff and students are impressed by her makeup effects skills. The school's drama club actually asked for her help in their first production. In the end, Wendy reluctantly agrees, and a few months later, we follow her to the Orpheus Theater for their first production, as the official makeup artist. After the show, you meet with Wendy outside the school. So, how did you like it? It was great. Special effects were so great. You're so good at this. I know, right? It's actually quite fun doing stuff for the drama club. Told ya. Yeah, go ahead, rub it in. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Wendy looks at you in silence for a moment. Hey, thanks for believing in me and for being such a great friend. You smile. Friend. Heartbreak. So, wanna cut class to go see a horror movie? Oh, come on. Now you wanna cut class? You shrug. Nah, I think I'm done with that. I may not like school too much, but it's better just to have it over with, instead of dragging it out. You and Wendy went to a lot of horror movies together, some of which left a permanent scar on your psyche. Those nightmares featuring a guy being cut into tiny little cubes won't go away anytime soon. Luckily, there are married therapists in the city. As high school nears its end and graduation looms, you can't help but be happy that you and Wendy will remain friends for life. Cool, I guess love ain't happening. Yeah, let's learn about the boys and the bees, shall we? Let's go outside and finish off Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. Perfect. Perfection. Alright. And let's go to the brain map. Not what I was hoping for. I'm hoping to find that one that... Okay, not that one just yet. Okay. Come on, come on. Where's that thing that tells me where everything is? Oh no, I don't have enough. Dang it. Alright. Let's go home then. From the moment Kato arrived at your front door, books in hand, you knew something had changed. His confidence seemed to have taken a dip, even for him. Now, in what was meant to be a study session, you're finding out why. Kato looks miserably at you and waves his hand at the books around him. This is what I'm good at. Studying, reading, hiding. But asked me to hold a conversation with someone and I balk. What kind of a future doctor can't actually talk to his patients? So it didn't go well? Maybe I shouldn't have left the diner. Trust me, it would have made no difference. As soon as you left, she found me in. It was just the most awkward thing ever, like we were strangers. All I wanted was for you to walk back in and forget she'd ever arrived. He slaps his own forehead in frustration. Sounded awful of me. I was the one who invited her. But somehow, it wasn't easy to talk, like it is now, with you. Ooh! But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if Jamie is... We do know for a fact she's attracted to Wendy, which means she's either a lesbian. She could be lesbian, but then again, she could be bi. So I don't know if she would be interested in Kato, you know? Spellcaster Red and you already knew each other. You talk all the time in the web, right? Kato removes his glasses and rubs tired eyes. Maybe that's easier? Maybe he feels safer that way. He's just so nervous about the keyboard and maybe she wouldn't like what she saw. As he puts his glasses back on, you think you see the signs of tears. Damn, I could pick. So, the option of liking Wendy was kind of like forced on us. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but it's more like they didn't really give us the option. Should I say that he's cute? Let's do it. Why not? I don't think I can believe that. He looks even surprised. She's used to Knight Erna's words on the screen. Not me. Not this. Trust me, Kato. There's nothing wrong with what I'm seeing. I get the feeling Kato doesn't know what to do with a compliment. What do you mean? I mean, I think you're cute, Kato. He looks at you long and hard, a smile finding its way to his features. Wow. Well, thank you. He chews his lower lip and falls back onto the floor, exhaling air. You watch his chest rise and fall as he stares at the ceiling. After a short while, Kato props himself up on his elbows. He looks at you as if he's solving a problem. You know, I think I know what was wrong when I met her. Spellcaster Red. Oh yeah? She just wasn't you. Kiss him! You seem to both draw a quick breath at the same time. The room feels warm. She's definitely not me. Definitely. I mean, for starters, I don't know how to cast a spell. Kato raises an eyebrow in an expression that changes him entirely. I disagree. Ooh, damn, Kato, smooth. He casts a spell on you. That cheeky confidence, sly raise of a brow. The room feels very warm all of a sudden. He doesn't move as you crawl closer towards him, slowly. Oh my god, guys, Jesus, you're like 15. He stays there, half laying, propped on his elbows as you lean down, and when your lips brush his, he doesn't press forward or shy away. One of his hands brushes your cheek as you kiss him. It feels entirely right. He is, as you'd expect of a paladin, a perfect gentleman. Ah, cute. So cute. Okay, I gotta... Oh, god damn it. If not, it goes down by 5. Screw it, I don't care. I just need to get my parents' expectation high enough. Let's just focus on our studies. 2, 3. Yeah, I can't really finish anything off. Let's do entrepreneurship. There we go. Alright, got it. Okay. It's like a dig on Monopoly. Okay. New skill available. Yeah, well... Ooh, everything's not that good. Okay, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. I'm gonna get some grub. Oh, okay, wait. No, not that. Where's the cafeteria? Oh, bathroom. Oh no, this is cheat stuff. I don't want that. Damn, I can't. I gotta go to the mall later. Okay, for now, let's see. Alright. Come on, come on. Shit. I'm not getting what I want. Damn. Alright, let's go home. Okay, I'm gonna go to the mall. Strike 8. Hey, you kid. You look like you know about these things. Clearly means you. He's leaning against a game cabinet. Looks like he just lost and didn't even get on the scoreboard. What makes you think that? I mean, couldn't fool me, wandering around an arcade in the middle of the day. I can't get past Dragon Den at the first stage. I used to be good at these things, but in my day, a video game was an orange square looking for a key in a maze. So can you help me out? Yeah, so for the dragon, you can only hurt him when his mouth is open. Ha, but that's when it attacks. No one said dragon slaying was easy. You can avoid drinking your potions until then to give yourself some more wiggle room. I don't really need them just to make it that far. Guess you need to get better. Guess I do. A bit of coaching, the older man managed to beat the level. Finally! Ha! Now I can die to the next screen. Still, further than I've ever been before. You have much interest in video games and computers? Yeah. Yeah, computers and stuff can be pretty cool. I teach computer science at a local community college. You should think about getting it in yourself. Computers are the future. Entertainment, communications, just about everything else. You want to get ahead in this world? Get a computer as soon as you can. Pass the arcade machine before walking off. The man has a point. I gain. No. I'm here for food. Let's focus. Focus. Yep, here. Let's get some grub. Alright, perfect. And then let's go back and study. Blah, blah. Where's home? Home. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like the exclamation marks are actually like events, so let's do those. See a creepy guy that sees you staring at and taking notes on all the teenagers in the park. After watching for a few minutes, he sees you staring. Ew. Hey there, younger human on the younger side. I see you're worried I have some nefarious reasons for my work. He holds up his notebook and smacks it of his hand. Yeah? Do you go to Southern Baptist High School by any chance? You don't? No, I don't go to that school. Yes, of course. I'm Sergio Guerrero. I'm a journalist by trade, looking at a story that has to do with the school I mentioned. Does being a journalist always include being creepy around kids? Not always. It does often involve a lot of very boring work. Research, note-taking, interviews, transcriptions, that sort of stuff. Nothing for the faint of heart, but few things are more rewarding than when the pieces come together. With that, the strange man turns back to writing in his notebook. Cool. This gives me... Oh, look, creative writing, yeah. I guess this gives me passion for stuff, right? North Pine Galleria. Cineplex. Yep. Luca Cox, semi-famous indie director, is showing off his new film, No Air on Venus. The movie theater is having a special guest show up after his film and a Q&A. The movie was actually quite good, a bit pretentious. Afterwards, he comes out and talks about the industry, his career, and advice. If you want to be good, you just gotta make a goddamn good film. I've made some goddamn good films. Of course, my first film. Whew, you'll never see that. Some people at the Q&A laugh. However, let's get some questions from the audience. Suddenly he points at you. Yes, you there. What was one of your worst experiences on set? All of them. Only half joking. Unlike some people, I find it all hard. Organizing, dealing with people, talking to you all here. Feels like I'm bleeding. I've always been melodramatic though, I can't stop either. The thing to keep in mind is that experiences are always good and bad. You have to ask yourself if you love it. So advice for all you young little bips. Start small. Understand you're going to suck and don't let anyone tell you you're wrong. A few more questions come after that, but the Q&A finishes soon enough. Cool. I think I'm on a path to corporate. Do I have to do anything? Stay fit. Pass. I'm gonna get good with my brainstorming. Why not? Blah, blah, blah. Poultry, birds and bees. Statistics. When Kato offered to run a private cells and sorcery game, you leaped. Now, sat on the floor of your room, he lays a dice tray in front of you, with an expression that says this is not entirely a normal game. Okay, why the suspicious smile? Yeah, you see right through me. He pulls a d6 from his pocket and places it in a tray. Then he lays a small sheet of paper on the floor. This might be a dumb idea, but, well, we don't have to. Look at the sheet, numbers are listed 1 to 6, and each has an action connected to it. Kato raises an eyebrow, looks embarrassed but excited. Our fate in the hands of the die. Want to play? Oh yeah. You smile at him in a way you hope shows how much you do want to play. And then slowly you reach out your hand and grab the die. He grins at you, a lopsided smile that makes your heart melt. Ah, cute! Ah, teenagers. Don't feel you have to in any way. Kato, hush now, we're playing the game. Sometimes he's almost too much of a gentleman. Die clatters around the tray and comes to land. You roll an eye, he kisses your cheek. Oh my god! This kind of game? Oh my gosh. Children! Oh no, you know you're old when you're like, oh god, you're like You're teenagers, stop! Don't do this! With a shy chuckle, Kato leans forward and you feel his lips on your cheek. Tender, slow, and then he sits back again with a smile. Ooh, you dirty, Kato! Will you roll again, my lady? You reach eagerly for the d6 again. One more roll can't hurt. Die clatters around the tray and comes to land. You roll 3. He kisses your hand. As if it comes naturally to him, he reaches for your hand. Dashingly kisses it, not letting his eyes leave yours as he does. You can't not feel like a princess. Then he carefully places your hand down again and sits back, expectant. You start to roll the dice one final time with feeling. Die clatters around the tray and comes to land. You roll 5. Kiss his lips. Of course it is. Even Kato blushes at this one. Oh my god, this is like some rom-com going on. I know I wrote it, but you don't have to. You silence him by following his instructions very eagerly. You hear him make a small sound before giving in to the moment. Feeling lean back against the wall behind him. When you try to deepen the kiss, he pushes you softly back. Regrettably, it only said kiss the lips. Will you roll again, my lady? You carefully and deliberately push the die tray aside. You see Kato gulp a little, swallowing nervously. Okay. You know I love games, but I think I need a die to tell me what I want to do right now, Kato. The way he moves towards you, you know he feels the same way. You're 16! What are you doing? What happened? Oh my god. What the frick? Okay, no, you know what? Maybe they just cuddled. They just cuddled. I'm not gonna... Y'all 16, calm down. Like, you know, you got a lot of life ahead of you. School is drawing to an end and you're on track for a good grade. There's still Downing who's to thank for a large percentage of one class. At this moment, he's locking up a battered old bike. A bike that has only gotten smaller for him as school has gone on. Hey, Kato. Kato turns and with a warm smile bows deeply to you. A few nearby students giggle, but not of you much care. My lady, hero of last night's session. Are you talking about the game or what happened after? It's entirely worth the sass is the official expression it provokes. Kato stares at you, clearly a little embarrassed. Okay, can I say both? A few students point and whisper, talking by their hands. The school genius, Ice-King Kato, talking so casual like a person? Go public. As if to really give them something to talk about, you lean closer to Kato. Want to blow the secret? And their minds. You know what? I really do. He sweeps you into his arms and kisses you right there at school. Oh my god! You hear the squeals and sighs erupt around you both. Ah! To be young again. He reaches out an arm to you, all nobility and grace. May I accompany you to the revealing of our fates? You mean to the moment we find out what we really know? Hey, you're a genius is going to be the best, most fun doctor ever. For a moment, Kato lets his smile drop. I really hope you're right. Kato, I don't need dice to tell me that it's true. He smiles again as you take his proffered arm. And like that, arm in arm, you both headed to collect the results. Exam in 4 turns. Jesus Christ. I think we're gonna make it. Creative writing again? Why not? Yeah, let's get it up again, and then we'll do what we always do. Let's see. Oh crap! I pressed brave fight. Take that. Take that. And let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And brave points. Ooh. Sure, we'll grab one more of that. Okay. Alrighty, let's get to work. We're gonna be the smartest. We're gonna beat Kato at his own game. Words of the bees are poetry or storytelling. Let's go magnetism. 6, and then you want this chill a bit. There we go. Nice. At the age of 16, you're like, how does magnets work? Research. Failed. I don't care. Oh, oops. You see the strange journalist guy from the other day in the park again. He's not stooping this time, just writing in his notebook. Oh, hello there. You haven't decided to either start going to or admit you're going to Southern Baptist High School, have you? No, I don't think so. Too bad. You've really been helpful. What are you looking into anyways? I've already said too much. A good journalist should never put their investigation in danger. However, I can answer any other questions you might have on, well, writing? Ask about writing fiction. Do you, have any advice for writing fiction? I write non-fiction for a living, but I write fiction as a hobby. Most fun you can have by yourself. People often say to write what you know. That's good advice, but I say write what you dream. Don't worry about it being lame at first, a derivative. You can't find what you sound like if you don't work through that. Now, I need to finish organizing these notes, so... with that, he looked back down at his notebook, the conversation apparently over. That's actually pretty good advice, I gotta say. Let's learn about... yeah. Whew, not happy. Okay, let's stop right there. Should we learn about fashion? No, I think what we're doing, we're kind of on track to be like a nerd, so let's just do that. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like in a way where we're like... in a way where it's like we're gonna be more of like what Kato is doing, you know? Like doctor or maybe like a scientist, I don't know. Okay, let's pick carefully this time. What am I missing out on? Charm, empathy, not that good. Let's get empathy. Okay, and go home. Family movie night. Tonight, you're watching the cinematic classic, The Ship. You see that, kiddo? Captain always goes down the ship. Always. See tears in your parents' eyes. Fine. I'll make sure that everyone else who could make it off made it off. I know you would, kiddo. Parents hug you while the ship slowly sinks into cold water. Is it Titanic? Raise your empathy. My empathy is pretty freaking high. What you talking about? Low parent satisfaction. Okay, I see. I hear what you're putting down. Let's go with electricity. Electricity. Yeah, you can all thank me. You know what? No, let's go 4 of electricity and 4 of creative writing. There we go. We're creative. And let's... I feel like we shouldn't. Let's just play some D&D. Okay, good enough. We'll stop right there. We'll brain map it. I think we're close to the end already. How many more turns? 2. Yep. We're near the end. Uber memory, not yet. Come on, come on. Oh, perfect. Okay. I guess that's it. Not enough brain points. Oh no. Ah, damn. Charm. There we go. Okay. Now we gotta study. We're so close. I think I can do birds and bees. Alright. Okay, done. Wow, your happiness goes down, but your parents' like satisfaction just goes up by a little bit. 38, 38. That's balanced, but not in a good way. Writing. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna play some video games. Play a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go to the mall after this, and I'm gonna like get food. Okay, bring back. Oh, perfect. Right off the bat. Okay, filled. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think this is like the last one we're gonna do. So we gotta make it count. No point getting knowledge anymore. I think we're gonna stick with what we have. Like that, for example. Let's get charm. Max out on a charm. And knowledge, I guess. There we go. This is it. One more turn. Okay, wait. Sorry, my bad. I gotta go to the mall. Let's go to the mall. Okay, perfect. Very happy. Let's get some studying done. Six. Okay. And I guess that's it. That's all we can do. Let's do some bike riding. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay. This is it. Oh, one more. 0 turns. I guess this is it. Perfect. Any Ubers around? There's no Ubers, so we're gonna have to pick physique. Okay, 3,000 charm. Okay, and charm, I guess, one more time. That's it. This is it. Exam time. Are we ready? I think we are. Let's do this. Collect 8 attributes in a single tap to earn an Eureka. Eureka collects all attributes of its kind. Okay. Oh, charm's in here too now. I got 86 turns. Boy, oh boy. Better make this count. Ooh. Oh, but at the cost of more. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Not too good. Oh man. Not good at all. Oh, I can just press the 2s as well. Oh man, I didn't know. I thought 3 was the limit. This is not good. I'm not getting good rolls. I need to think this through. Okay. Not good rolls at all. Oh wait, it's your SATs. SATs is a limit of 5,000. I don't know. I'm not in America. I wouldn't know. I don't know how much is the SATs. 3,000, 5,000. Is 5,000 the max SATs? God, we need to do really well. The pressure is on. Ah, we can even press the 1s. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Go, there we go, there we go. Black hole visualization. I just realized that we don't talk to Richard anymore. Is it because that one time I said, like, you know what, we're done talking to him, and we never talked to him again? That's kind of sad. I kind of thought they would give us the option to, like, you know, he'll come to us and apologize or some shit like that, but he never did. So I guess we are dating Kato now. God, this sucks. God, oh my god, my SAT is so low. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, nice. Oh wow, my SCGs are really shit. I'm only at 20 turns. Oh no. Oh no. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. This is very, very, very bad. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Wow, my SATs is so bad. Jesus Christ. Was there something I could have done differently? I don't think so. Oh man, we're not gonna get into a good college, are we? Oh man. Oh no. Oh wow. I did terribly. It's the last day of high school. There are no more classes to be had. What future awaits, and most importantly, how did you do on your final SAT exam? You're quite relaxed going to the exam. You seem to worry much. You're actually very optimistic. Of course, your parents were there for you. They knew you'd handle anything that came your way, good or bad. So much has happened in your journey through life. You discovered new places, learned and tried many different things. Most importantly, however, you met many new people. You've learned from some, while others had a chance to become something more, your friends. With some you stayed close, while others drifted away for one reason or the other. All in all, you remember your school years fondly. Damn, dapper boy. With your help, Kato started to reveal a bit more of himself in the real world. His closeted geekdom started to thrive, and through it, he was able to make more connections to the people around him. Got a scholarship, made his family proud as a doctor, and even wrote a fantasy novel. Of course, he published it under pseudonym because, well, old habits die hard, and he enjoys the drama of it all. Wendy sticks with her makeup passion, but not as expensively. She figures it's an interesting hobby, but doesn't really see herself making a life out of it. Instead, she decides to assuage her parents a bit and focus on engineering, which she, not surprisingly, has a talent for, if not a desire. She becomes one of the key figures in the country's space program. But how did your life turn out? Oh, look like your mom. Who did you become? Final SAT exam result had a big impact on your future education and career. Final SAT exam was B. Oh. Academic performance of your class was far above average. If someone missed something, they simply asked you to explain. This tendency continued in university. After years of studying, you clearly understood that the greatest thing you could do with knowledge is to share it with others. You returned to school, but this time as a school teacher. In your adult life, you weren't alone. You had someone who through both the good and the bad. Someone very special. In worlds both real and imaginary, you and Kato went on to have many incredible adventures. Your love grew stronger and stronger with each passing day, until one day, he became your king, and you his queen. And then, one day, your own child was born, and the journey through life began anew. A new hero, and many, many new adventures. Yay! Good job, everybody. It's a short and sweet game. A little part of me kind of hoped that it could, I'm just gonna skip, I apologize. I do appreciate every one of you. But like, I do kind of hope play the game or about to. Also means to be an effort to credits. Probably curious about who we are. We're not names above. We're a bunch of real people, gals of different ages, mostly Poland, but also China, UK, USA, Canada. We're all kids at some point. Most personal, relatable game we worked on. We're playing our childhoods. So if at any point you thought this happened to me when I was growing up, that means you're basically a childhood friend. Nice to see you again, friend. We hope you're having a good time with us. That's beautiful. Oh shit, are we starting again? It's a boy. Should I? Jamie, Kato, let's call him. Jado? Jaden. And we're starting again, this time in a new place. But alright, I think I am gonna call it for growing up. I had a really good time. Like I said, I kind of hoped that it would have gone on to like adulthood, maybe old age and stuff, but I guess they just want you to experience childhood again, growing up, right? So yeah, I did have a good time. I might play this on my off time to see how it goes, but yeah, I guess this is it for growing up. I do have a couple games in mind. I think I might go back to Mass Effect, maybe Great Ace Attorney as well, but we'll see what happens. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!